It's the next day. We've gotten up. We're gonna go downstairs. They offer a breakfast. It's not like it's a grab and go. So you can get a sandwich or something like that. I'll try to show you what they have available. I'm wearing a blouse and a pair of shorts. And Ashley looks cute. And Kevin's wearing his shorts because it was hot yesterday.
Let's get to 90 today.
90? Yeah. Probably. Kevin, we could probably walk right out that door.
Oh look, they took the sandwiches off.
No, that's a sandwich.
Oh, okay. They just changed the way it was.
Oh, this is cool looking. This is so pretty.
Grab and go breakfast on the stairs to the right.
Okay.
Thank you.
So this is where the grab and go breakfast is. Choice of fresh pastry, seasonal fruit, yogurt parfait, breakfast sandwich, coffee, orange juice, tea, or bottled water. And they're up here and they're putting them in bags. And then you can stay here and eat or you can take it to go. So we all got the same thing. We got a bacon, I think it's bacon, egg, and cheese. And then we got a croissant, which I haven't taken mine out yet. But that's how it looks. Yeah, that's what it looks like. And then we all three got water. We all three got the exact same breakfast. Really good. That breakfast was so good. The sandwich was hot and fresh. The croissant, we all love the croissant.
Get you a bottle of water.
Got a bottle of water. We can bring it with us. It's so good. We would definitely do that again. And it was completely free. When you check in, they give you tickets so that you can go down there and get it. So our plan today, we got the hop on, hop off bus. We only got it for one day, and so that's where we're headed now. They say they stop every 15 minutes, and they don't start until, I don't remember what Kevin said, 9 or 9:30 or something like that. And so that's where we're walking to now. Both of them like to walk in the middle of the street where they don't have to walk on these grates. Yeah. But the thing is those grates are everywhere. And it doesn't matter how bright it is outside, you can still see all these lights.
That first bus was already filled up. That thing about being on top.
So Kevin got reservations online for this bus. We did the, what is this one called?
Big bus.
Big bus. Okay, so Kevin got these online. So what you do is you walk up to somebody, you show them your phone with your reservation, and then they'll hand you something and you get in line. And this is the line, and it's a long line, but they said it goes really quick. They said that every 10 minutes there are buses, so we're not worried that we'll have to stand here too long.
Pra foto aqui é melhor, hein? Pra foto aqui é melhor.
Hey, so if you got one,
Okay. Then we'll go back a little. Yeah, we'll go back a little bit then. How about here? Is that okay, Kev?
You would what? Did you say you wanted that?
If he wants, if you, are you sure? Because we've got time.
Because we could go in the very back.
Go ahead. Go on. Go on.
You want to go to the very back?
Sure. I don't care. Yeah, we can all sit together here. Maybe. Or would you rather divide any? So this is what it's like on the bus. So exciting.
Hello and welcome to our bus tour around New York City. We were using the big bus tour. We were on the open top tour. It was a dual layer bus. You get the inside of the bus and then you can sit on the top of the bus and see all the stuff around you. So it's a very open tour. It started at 9 a.m. at the M&M store and it lasted about 90 minutes. The video you're going to see is a somewhat edited version, although I kept a lot of it in, but we did stop. I got rid of all the traffic stops that I could. You may still see some traffic stops in there. I couldn't get rid of all of them because it's a lot of editing. But anyway, so we did one full loop of the tour, and that's what you're seeing in this video. And then after the loop, we basically stayed on until we got to the next stop we wanted to get off on, and then we got off, went and did what we did, and then you get hop back on. So it's a really nice hop on, hop off bus tour. But if you want to do the full loop, just sit on it, go around, and then go after you do the full loop, then you can go do what you want to do. So as I said at the very start of the footage in the text, the videos are not timed together. Basically, I was using the DJI camera and Tammy was using her Canon camera. And I just put them together in the video so you could just see both sides of the bus. They're not at the same places necessarily. That would have been, if I had a 360 camera, which would have been cool, which I don't own one. But if I had a 360 camera, you could have actually seen the whole view, but I don't own one. So that would have been easier, but not possible at this time. So let me give you a little bit of information about the company we used. There were other companies that you could purchase for sure. There's at least one more for sure that I know of, and there may have been some other ones. If you're walking down the street anywhere in Times Square, the people are going to try to sell you tickets to it. If you're not interested in buying tickets, just say you've already done it, and they'll kind of leave you alone. But if you are interested, just talk to them. They do get a little bit of a commission. If you purchase through them, I don't know how much it is, but he said he got a little commission if you bought off him. I did not do that. I bought it through their app on my phone. So if you want to, or you can buy it on the website as well. So it's up to you how you purchase it. So you can buy it off the street, or you can buy it on the app, or you can buy it online. So we use, like I said, the big bus. It's a hop on, hop off tour. And the New York bus tours provides the perfect introduction to Manhattan with amazing photo opportunities of iconic New York landmarks from the top deck. That's the open top deck. You'll enjoy top deck views of Manhattan from our open top buses. So, and I'm just going to tell you, like I said, I'm kind of reading their marketing stuff. So they have entertaining and informative tour commentary is in place in all buses. Basically, you take a set of headphones, you plug it into this little box. You've got a volume control on there, and you have a channel option. The channel options are the different languages. And what they do is they give you New York's history. They talk about some of the architecture, landmarks you're passing, culture, and more. So they have all kinds of different facts and things like that. Tammy actually listened to it on some of it. She didn't listen to the whole thing, but she listened to some of it. And she would just like randomly throw out facts at me and Ashley as we were driving. It's like, hey, did you know that building was blah, 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 blah. And we were like, oh, okay. And, you know, it was interesting. It was neat. So, and it's all timed based on GPS, so it knows where the bus is. So the languages they have is in English, Spanish, French, German, Italian, and Portuguese. So if you have any of those languages, you could just hook it on there, change to that channel, and you could listen to the commentary. So it's pretty cool. It is not live commentary, so it's all pre-recorded. They don't do live commentary. I think they did at one time. I read where they used to do live commentary on the bus, but they quit doing that after a while. And I think we did it in London, and it was also pre-recorded in London as well in the same company. So I guess that's just something they switched over to. So it says you can see all the top landmarks, including Times Square, Central Park. I'll kind of listen to all these. It says you can see the Statue of Liberty. You can, but not on the bus tour. You can buy a separate ticket to go to the Statue of Liberty if you wanted to. They also offer private hires. So if you had a big school trip or a party or something like that with a big party of people, a big group of people, you can actually book the bus for private tours. I thought that was pretty cool. So they have 2 different routes that you can do for the hop on, hop off tours. There's 2 different routes you can take. One is called the Red Line and one is the Blue Line. The prices are different. So you can do a 1-day Red Line tour, which is the cheapest one. And then you can only do the Red Line with that one. You cannot ride the Blue Line. You can buy a 1-day Red and Blue Line where you can buy both. You can ride either one of those all day long from 9 until whenever it stops. I think the Blue Line actually starts at 10. So they offer those 2 lines. They also offer a 2-day, I think they call it an Explorer ticket, and that gives you both the Red and the Blue Line as well. Of course, these are increasing as price as I go on. So if you're really wanting to get the full ride, you probably want to do the 2-day Red and Blue Line, and you probably have more. You wouldn't have to walk as much if you wanted to go up to like Central Park and stuff. So some of the things on the Red Line, it takes about 90 minutes to go around the full circle. It starts at the M&M store in Times Square, and it has bus stops along the way, and buses pick you up every 15 minutes. So if you hop off, you go do something, 15 minutes later, another bus will be coming by. So there's pretty regular buses there. So within walking distance of all these bus stops is Madame Tussauds, Bryant Park, the Empire State Building, the Radiator Building. You've got the Flatiron Building, Chinatown, Soho, NoHo, Brooklyn Bridge. You could walk to the Brooklyn Bridge if you want to. It was a little bit of a walk, but you could do that. Wall Street. We actually use this line to go down to the Staten Island Ferry, so you can go down to Battery Park. I don't know if it's still called Battery Park, but anyway, you can go down to that park where the Staten Island Ferry is. You can walk down there and ride the ferry, and then come walk back up to the bus stop again and get back on. It also goes near the One World Observatory, the World Trade Center area, and the 9/11 Memorial Museum. And we also went to the Oculus, which is like a big big shopping mall. It's huge, absolutely huge. From the outside, it looks kind of small, but then you walk inside and you realize that it's a big open area, but it goes underground, like really deep underground. So it's pretty cool how you go in there. Plus there's other areas you can go to. You can walk from anywhere kind of down to the south of Times Square. There's 13 stops along the route. You basically just go to the one that's close to what you want to go see. You hop off the bus at that stop, go do whatever exploring you want to do, and then hop back on the bus and then go to the next place. So it's pretty cool. The Blue Line was more north of Times Square. So the Blue Line, it starts at 10 o'clock and it basically goes up above Times Square up to the bottom half of the bottom part of Central Park, goes to the east side of Central Park up to the Metropolitan Museum of Art, and then comes back down. It doesn't circle the entire park. When I first looked at it, I thought it went around the entire park. There's a different company that goes around the entire park in one of their loops. So the big bus does not do that. It only goes up to the Met and then back. But it's a 75-minute long loop, and the buses only run every 30 minutes. So if you do one of those things, you walk in Central Park, come back, the most you'd be waiting is half an hour, although we never ran into the problem where we didn't do the Blue Line, but the other line, we never had to wait more than probably 10 minutes. Some of the things you can see with the Blue Line is the Hope Sculpture, the Midtown East, Central Park Zoo, the Metropolitan Museum of Art, the Guggenheim Museum. You have to walk up to it, but you could go to that easily. It also goes around Columbus Circle, the Lincoln Center, and Carnegie Hall. And it was kind of disappointing. I think we talked about this, but Carnegie Hall had a covering, a scrim over top of it, so you couldn't actually see the building. I guess they were working on it, which was kind of stinks, but whatever. And like I said, they sell those 1-day tickets. The 1-day Red and Blue Line also comes in. The 2-day Red and Blue Line also comes with some free items, such as you can get a butterbeer ice cream at some kind of Harry Potter store, and you can get a free slice of pizza. I'm not quite sure where the free slice of pizza was from, but it was one of those New York restaurants. I can't remember where it was at. And they also have a night tour. So if you wanted to do a night tour of New York in lights, it lasts 2 hours. It didn't have like a route map of where it goes for the 2 hours, but it's a pretty long, a 2-hour ride at night, that has to go pretty decent distance. So that was pretty cool. We did not do that, but it sounded neat. So from our experiences, one thing you want to keep in mind, at least with the big buses, not all of them were air conditioning on the bottom part. So you got the upper deck, which is basically in the sun, and when you're moving, you get the breeze and stuff, and it's great. It's fine. It feels good. But if you're in the bottom part of the bus, if it doesn't have air conditioning, it is like an oven in there. And one of the buses we rode did not have any air conditioning at all. One of them had one, but they hadn't turned it on yet, so she turned it on for us, and it was great. And then the third one we got onto when we were on the bottom, it had air, but it wasn't really what you'd call cold, but it was comfortable enough. So just keep that in mind if you want to do that. I don't know sure about the other company if they are all air conditioned buses, but I know for a fact that all the big buses are not, because the person that turned the air conditioner on in the morning said they weren't all air conditioned. So we were getting lucky. So you may want to call the other company if that's something you're interested in. You may want to make sure that they have air conditioning. Most of the time you're going to be sitting on the top anyway, so it won't really matter that much. But if you do want to sit at the bottom section, like you've done the circle tour, you don't really care about seeing everything, or if it's full on top, you may have to sit in the main area of the bus. And if you do, if it doesn't have air conditioning, it can get hot when it's 95 degrees outside. So I'm going to let you enjoy the rest of this video, this little tour around New York City. So sit back, enjoy the trip. See you later.
Get